Black Friday countdown. Oh yeah, so we decided we are not holding it. We're just jumping right on in for everyone. Okay, so here's the thing. So many of us have videos, right? I think of, I have drawers and drawers of some of my original shows from 1983 of HSN. And number one, I have no way to even look at them. And second of all, I know they're all degrading, and those are my memories. So whether it's memories from work, or maybe it's your parents or your grandparents or your children, we have the most amazing value. And here's what's great about this too from Emerson. This is another one of our electronics, lowest price that we have ever offered before. So you have the ability now to be able to take all, you can, again, whether it's your photographs, whether it's music, whether it's video, and you can actually wirelessly digitize this from your cell phone. It is amazing. And let me tell you, I looked into having this done. It is so expensive to have it done out there, and a lot of us end up buying these really huge, expensive machines. This is quick, it's easy, and I want to show you also what you're getting over here too, because you're not only going to get the recorder, the digital recorder, you are also going to get 25 recordable DVDs that are coming with it as well. And you're getting the video recorder itself. You're also getting all the cables. You get everything that you need. And today we have it marked from $269, right? $300, from $300 to $189.99. You have your free shipping and handling. You have your 5 flex pay payments. And isn't the best gift really that you could give someone the gift of memories? Well, Miss Lori Leland is coming on in, who's one of our electronic experts, to tell us a lot more about this.
I do love the top. I think it's so pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
And this is fast, much easier,
easy, standalone.
Don't
need a computer. You don't need a TV monitor.
Exactly.
We do have, for the very first time, and I just realized this the other day, 3 great colors for you. So you have blue,
yeah, I was good because they weren't on my card, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
okay, so it's blue, white, or black. Yeah, I was afraid to say that, but yes, you do.
2 great choices. And here's what it does. And you said this so beautifully, Bobby. You know, we've got all these precious memories.
Yes.
I actually saw your VHS tape, remember, with you and Willie Nelson.
Oh, right, that's right.
And so you brought it in, right? And somebody was handing it to one of the other teammates that we work with up front, and somebody dropped it on the ground hard, and it made a hard plasticky sound, and you and I were like, oh my gosh, is it broken? Like if it breaks, what do you do, right? A lot of us have our family memories on this, and maybe it is that great, you know, home video, or maybe it's baby's first steps, maybe it's your wedding and you haven't been able to watch this in a long time. That's where Emerson comes in. So again, standalone device, you don't need a computer, you don't need a monitor. Here's what you do need though, you do need a source. So this VCR, it's not working that well, girl, because there's no such thing in the world as a new VCR. So I said,
I don't even have one now.
Yep, I had to go to a thrift store. I was able to pick one up for $5, which was great. I had one break already, and then a neighbor gave me one also. So there's ways to get one, but if you need to get that, grab that VCR, because this could be your last chance, because if you think about the memories here, they're degrading and fading by the minute. And what if someone does drop it and it breaks, then you're out of luck. So with this, all you do, you pop it right into your source, you put in your video right here into that VCR that you can pick up super cheap these days, and then all you do is you plug in with the color-coded cables on the side. Remember the RCA? That's what these are. Red, white, yellow on the side of your Emerson, and then you're gonna plug it into your source. And by source, I mean maybe it's your VCR, maybe it's your DVR, and all we're doing right here is we plugged it into the out, and it's audio video. So I just plugged in the white and the yellow, but it's all color coded even on the back of your VCR. So you cannot make a mistake with this. You are going to plug your Emerson into power, plug in your VCR into power, and then you are gonna touch the power button right here and press record. And it is gonna be able to record for you on a DVD disc. And by the way, you mentioned it, Bobby, we're including 25 of those for you.
That's great.
For the first time ever. Also, that's more than we've ever done. But you may be watching this presentation right now and thinking, you know what, it would be great to make this digital, because it's not digital right now, and you're not enjoying the memories, right? You're not popping in a VHS tape to watch your wedding, or to watch that first Christmas, or any of those family trips that you have trapped on VHS tape. Here's the other thing. you might not want a DVD because maybe you don't have an optical drive on your computer anymore, and maybe you don't have a DVD player. That's why you want the Emerson, because now you can put in an SD card.
Yes.
See how I did it right here? Or a USB drive, and now I can take memories off of VHS tape, and with the touch of one button, I'm going to show you how easy it is to be able to use these controls. All you do is you select what you were going from, so you plugged it into your VCR, and what you want to go to. So if you are going from your video, like I'm doing here, video to a DVD, then you can do that. But if I want to go to a USB instead, or an SD card,
that's awesome.
These are all the options, and now it takes that memory and makes a copy of it onto the format that you select.
Wow.
So that is really the easiest, fastest way for you to be able to self-digitize. Now, we know a lot of the stores do this, like the drugstores, but they charge $30 or so per tape. And some of the tapes in my house, they weren't labeled. And I didn't know what was on them. Some of them had, you know, vacations. And some of them, these are some of my old shows on HSN from way back in the day, 20 years ago. Yeah. And I know they're degrading and fading, and I want to be able to make them digital forever. But I also had a couple of tapes that had old football games that my husband had recorded off of TV. I would have been really upset if I'd spent $30 to digitize a tape like that. But if you have a whole bunch you need to do, or you want to do it for friends and family, we realize this is an investment, but it gives you the option of being able to do as many as you want without paying per tape.
That is brilliant. And listen, this has been something that so many of us have wanted, and we've done different versions over the years. But to your point, Lori, this is the easiest, the latest, the greatest, that you can put it not just on the recordable CDs that are coming right along with it, but you can record to a USB. That is like so amazing, or an SD card, so you can view it anywhere. You can turn around and just view it on your television at home, right, or on your laptop or your desktop. So here's the thing, the price, because from $300, this is another one of our, well, as I said, lowest price that we have ever done, but one of our really amazing Black Friday deals at below $200, $189.99. We are shipping it to you for free. You do have the 5 flex pay, and the flex pay is like $38 to get this home. You can see that right on your screen. And another fabulous holiday gift with the extended return policy that we have all the way to the end of January. So if you're thinking about, and if you're that person who wants to give a gift that's different, something that people are really going to enjoy, that basically in the long run is going to save their memories, save them a ton of money, because every time I look at the drawer, and I looked at the drawer the other day, I went, oh my gosh, I'm never going to even see a lot of this, because the longer you wait, they degrade and you end up losing all of those memories. So now you have the opportunity, and when it's one button, I can do it.
One button.
That's what it is. It's like one button. I'm so electronically illiterate, and that is easy.
It's easy.
That's the easiest one yet we've had.
It is. And big, bright, beautiful, easy to see 4.3-inch screen built right on board. So as soon as I press play on my VCR, you can see the video from the VCR right here. Again, no computer, no TV needed. And then you tap this button right here to record. So it has never been easier. The only thing that you're doing is you're going into the menu and selecting what you're going from and what you're going to, but it is super, super simple. Now, one of the other top features that you're going to love about this, you can actually digitize files off of your phone.
That's what I love.
And I know you mentioned it.
Yeah,
this
that is
like,
so cool.
It's got its own Wi-Fi hotspot built in, this Emerson.
Wow.
How cool is that? So I have actually gone into the App Store. It works with Apple, Android, any of the app stores. Just pop right in. Look for the Friendly Memories app. Okay, this is what it looks like. Just connect to your Emerson. You're going to see it pop right up when you go into your Wi-Fi settings as DVD server. All right, really easy. Tap on the app, and then tap on the cloud in the corner. This is gonna say, what do you wanna save off of your phone? Because maybe you went to take a picture the other day and you got that awful message that came up and said, oh, sorry, you're out of space. And you're like, oh my gosh, should I pay for the cloud? Do I have to delete something in order to start taking more photographs or shooting more videos? With this, I can say, okay, I wanna take the photos now, and you get to pick any of the photos that you want. It's gonna load your camera roll right here. So I'm gonna grab a couple of my baby photos, and I'm gonna say, yes, I wanna do that. This is showing me, Bobby, right here in the app, how many things are plugged into my Emerson. So it sees that there's a disc in here. It sees that there's a USB
so you get
over
to
here,
choose?
and it sees that there's a USB. Now, if I pull the USB out, it's gonna show me the only ones that are the options.
Right,
so I'm gonna go ahead and do that USB drive. I'm gonna tap it, And look at this, let me just get it in. It is saving that photo from my phone now onto the USB drive right here that is in the Emerson without any cables, cords, or wires. So then, knowing I've made a backup, now I can clear off a bunch of those pictures and a bunch of those videos and even documents off of my phone, so I'm restoring space back to my phone.
And then you're not losing them also, right? Because something happens to the phone, you end up losing them all.
It's a great way to back up, and if you're sick and tired of paying for the cloud, this is a great way to get out of that.
That's right, that's another thing, because I mean, I had that happen recently, like you're out of memory, great, and there you are, you're right, you're just deleting and deleting. This is
It's so
awesome.
cool, isn't it?
And I know we do not have that many to go around. I forgot what the total quantity is, but I think we have already over like 300 that have been spoken for. So for anyone, if you were thinking about, maybe you saw it before, you're like, I don't know, well, at a Black Friday deal, as part of our Black Friday countdown, at $189, to the fact that you can grab this for $38, any credit card, plus you have the free shipping, plus you have the extended return policy to the end of January. But if you have ever thought, like I have, of doing this before, and honestly, you can go out and buy machines to do, and it's really expensive to do it yourself.
Yeah.
It's prohibitively expensive, as Lori even mentioned, to have somebody else do it till now. It's fast, it's easy, and if you are like, okay, I'm a little nervous because I'm like this all the time with electronics. I'm like, oh, I don't know. And I have to, not my husband, I can't even ask my husband, I'll ask my nephew, the 8, 10, 12-year-olds know better than we do. But this is so easy to use. And we're gonna walk you through, again, from the very beginning. So if that is a deterrent right now, you're like, I don't know, am I gonna be able to do it? But I definitely want all these memories back. This is so easy.
It's so easy. And again, standalone, no computer, no monitor needed.
Yay.
All you're gonna do is you're gonna grab your Emerson and plug it into power, and then you plug in your source.
Awesome.
So maybe it is that VCR. I had to pick that one up, this one up at a thrift store. I had also gotten one from a neighbor because they kind of keep going out because they're old now, right? And this is not a media that was meant to last. By the way, this is the picture from my phone that I just saved onto onto the USB. Sorry, it could have been USB or SD, or you could make a disc with it. But I want to show you the third and final feature of this, and then I'm going to show you the menus, because I want you to realize this is so easy to use.
Yes.
Don't overthink it. You're just going to plug this into power, plug whatever your source is into this. So in this case, I'm using the VCR, but it could also be this. Are you holding on to or hoarding an old camcorder?
Oh, right.
It's got the white and yellow too that you can plug right in, and then you press play, and you're going to be able to digitize memories off of your camcorders. What about your DVR? I get a DVR and I fill it up with all of our favorite TV shows, my son's favorite shows, and then something happens and the DVR stops working. I've got to take it back to the cable company, and I lose all the shows. With this now, you can save all of your favorite shows onto SD, USB, or onto a disc. And real quick, I'm showing you right here on the big TV the third and final feature. So digitizing your precious memories off of any of those old sources like VCRs and camcorders. The second feature is that wireless transmission of your pictures, your videos, and your documents from your phone through a free app, totally wire-free.
Nice.
And then this is the third feature. So this one right here, I have plugged in, because Bobby, on the side, there's an HDMI port. I grabbed a cable that I have at home, so HDMI cable plugged in here, plugged it into the TV, and now it's a media player. So it will play your CDs, or will play your DVDs, it will play your anything that you have on your USB or SD cards right here. Now let me take you through, because now we can see the menu is really big on this TV.
Oh yeah, this is good.
So take a look at this. So here's what you're doing. You are deciding when you're digitizing what you're going from or to, so video or anything to anything, and it will literally transfer from SD to USB, back and forth. It'll work with everything, CDs, DVDs. All you're doing is selecting. And then if you want it to be a media player, that's an option right here. Simply choose that. I'm playing this video off of USB, and it's a memory that I digitized off of VHS tape of my husband.
Wow, I was going to say, is that landed? It's not landed, no.
No, that's Kenny, but they look a lot alike. And he was about what, 2 or 3 years old?
Yeah, probably.
Isn't that crazy?
That is so cool.
But here's the thing. I hauled these memories around from house to house as we moved because they were on VHS tape.
Of course.
And we were like, should we just throw these away? We were so sick of hauling them around in boxes.
And they take up so much. That's the other thing, right? They
So
do. They
much
take up so
room.
much space. Exactly.
Totally. And then we found a treasure like this. And it was, we were able to share this with our son and sharing these family memories with future generations. I did a few little edits to make it fun. But oh my gosh, I'm so glad we preserved this memory. And that's what this Emerson is really and truly all about.
I love it. And all you have to do is choose your color. So the black is definitely in the lead, but unbeknownst to me, we do have 3 colors. So we have black, the blue is the second most popular, and then we have it available in the white. And not a lot of these to go around, already over 340, close to 350 spoken for, but a $300 value. You are getting all 25 of the recordable CDs come right along with it. Again, all the cables that you need, as you can see, everything that you need, and simple, easy operation to save all of those very precious memories. So I'm sure you have them. I know I have them. Lori had them, you know, just the drawers of the old, you know, VHS tapes. And we're like, what are we going to do now? I mean, how are we going to watch them? And not only how are you going to watch them, how are you going to preserve them? This is the way to